welcome back to our channel.
Today we'll be making red velvet cupcakes, and with Valentine's Day right around the corner, these will be sure to impress.
We have our mise en place all set out. I'm very proud of us for this.
We've brought in our stand mixer, and we're gonna go ahead and sift our dry ingredients in.
There she is. 1 2/3 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder.
I always thought there would be more cocoa powder.
I know, I did too. The great internet debate of, is a red velvet cupcake just a chocolate cupcake with red food coloring? I always thought it was.
I thought it was too, but the internet concludes, no it is not.
It's significantly less cocoa powder than normal, right? You want to sift it?
Sure.
But we of course forgot to take our butter out, so I'm gonna do a little heating in the microwave to soften it.
Like a true baker.
And then we're gonna cut this into tablespoons to add it in.
Just give this a whisk, get everything nice and incorporated.
Did you hear that? There's always children playing outside.
That was a child?
Probably. The other day, spooky story time. I was in the parking lot and I was going to work, and it's like 7 a.m. There's nobody else in the parking lot anywhere, and I hear what sounds like literally right behind me, just indistinct child whispering, like a little baby's voice, and that's horrifying. So I looked everywhere. No one. There was no child to be seen.
You guys need to get your ghost hunting equipment and go into the parking lot.
Yeah. Comment down below if you'd watch ghost hunting on this channel.
Okay, we're gonna attach the
paddle.
So we're gonna cut the butter into our dry ingredients, one at a time.
This is also a stick and a half of butter. Wow, it's gonna be like biscuit doughy, you know?
We'll see.
We'll see. Today at the store I saw eggs that were $12 for 1 dozen. On this episode of We Complain About Inflation. All right, that's our last one going in.
Mixed it a bit.
Oh no. Okay, we overmixed it a little. It's supposed to be until a sandy mixture forms. This is more of a cookie dough.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, but you guys at home, don't do that.
Yeah. Oh no, we forgot our baking powder, our baking soda. We are having some issues. We have been at work all day. Clearly our brains are fried.
Don't make it look like that.
Yeah, that is way too mixed, and also you should include that when you do your first mix. Now we will combine all of our wet ingredients and go ahead and add them into our dry ingredients.
Yes, so we have 2 tablespoons in this economy
I know.
of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup of buttermilk.
Fun fact, if you don't have buttermilk, you can do a mixture of milk and vinegar.
Pro tips with Kathleen.
And what's wrong?
The sugar's supposed to be in there too.
Okay.
And the sugar's also supposed to go in there. I can't believe how bad we're doing right now.
So our eggs will go in, and our sugar is also going to go into our wet mixture.
Which I would like to say is normal. Normally sugar is a wet ingredient.
Yeah, and normally for cupcakes you use melted butter, so I don't think it'll be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
We'll see. Does not specify how much red food coloring.
They got this tiny little thing.
How red do we want these?
I mean, very, right? It's Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna stop there. That was even maybe too much, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's our motto for the day. It is what it is.
And this is 1 cup of sugar. Like we said before, should have been in the jar.
Yeah. I would add like 1/4 of it, and then very interesting texture. Is that normal?
What did we do?
I don't know.
So it's currently this weird chunky texture.
It's really lumpy.
It's really lumpy.
Man.
I was like, this is gonna be such a simple
Yeah.
recipe.
This might be the most simple recipe we've done yet.
And we ruined it. I know. Check our last video to see what kind of fancy things we can make and we don't ruin everything.
Don't worry, we could probably fix it. Plan on putting it through this mesh strainer and using a spatula to squish out the chunks, and we will find out together if this is going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's working.
Ugh! It's still chunky on this side. I'm sure it'll be fine. The oven forgives all. Said no one ever. Okay, that looks like significantly better.
Yeah.
Look appetizing.
Okay, so it's a little chunky, but we will put it in the oven and see how it works.
Yeah.
So we've got our cupcake liners.
We also have the oven, it's preheated to 350.
I don't know how this texture is gonna be.
I know. I'm hoping that it'll just like melt because it's butter. Like
Yeah.
that's what the chunk is.
Okay, so these are ready to go in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes. We have these 2 little mini cake tins. We're just going with the flow at this point, so we're gonna make a little mini cake, which might impress your Valentine if you don't mess it up. We're gonna put this in at 350 as well, but we'll get back to you on how long it takes.
Our cupcakes have come out of the oven, they're cooling now, and our little cake ended up going for maybe like 27 minutes. Honestly, we kind of forgot about it at one point, so it might, another thing, might be overbaked. But they look pretty good.
For now, we're going to make our cream cheese frosting. We have 3 sticks of butter, room temp, and we're gonna cream this by itself. The recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of powdered sugar, which is
1.5 of these.
we both do not like super sweet cream cheese frosting, so we're gonna start with
A
half of
fourth.
the bag. So just start slow with the sugar, and you can always add more.
Yeah.
Room temperature cream cheese with cream butter, add vanilla, oh, just add everything else. Oh wait, messed up.
Oh my god. Well, there's no way to mess up frosting.
We're supposed to cream the cream cheese in the butter and then add the sugar 1 cup at a time.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just
Okay.
finish this and then we'll add them.
Okay. So once you give that a good mix, go ahead and add your cream cheese. We're using 2 packs. I think.
16 ounces.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla and a pinch of salt. Well, that was a lot of vanilla.
Sugar to taste? Need more sugar, I think.
Yeah, it's a good pinky taster.
I am. What are you?
Point your finger,
Really?
Yep.
I'm always a pinky.
Isn't
I mean,
it?
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I use every finger because I taste so much bad. Like, I just eat it all.
I do too. So we did end up adding the rest of the powdered sugar, which is about 1/2 pound in total. Another pro tip, you don't have to dirty a spoon, you just use this to scrape.
I didn't know that before she told me, and that really has genuinely changed my life. New finger.
I'm gonna use my pinky this time.
I think you could still use a little more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I
You think
don't
it's
know.
fair?
I think it's really good.
Outside opinion.
Yeah.
Needs to
Maybe
stop.
just a little bit.
The consensus is because we weren't 100% sure, it means it's not perfect. So it needs a little bit more, a tiny bit more. But keep in mind, the recipe called for a full bag and then another half of a bag.
We've only used 1/2 of a bag.
And we're like, this is nearly there.
Yeah.
Like, I really think that people make frosting way too sweet.
I think so too. We've used about 1/2 of a bag plus a 1/4 cup. The good thing about frosting is it's very forgiving. You
As you know, based off this video, is very good for us.
Yes.
We apparently need a really forgiving recipe.
I would say that's good.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's good. I think it'll be fun to do little Valentine's Day designs, so we're gonna make some of it red, most of it white, and then we'll be back with our designs.
Yeah.
Here they are. Amelia's famous saying, the oven fixes everything, comes true yet again. Oh, this is also our little guy.
He's not coming out.
Okay, so I grabbed this much to
Okay.
dye. We can always dye more, but we can't dye less,
Cannot tie this.
which is interesting.
That's pretty.
Here's our color. Okay, so these are my ideas.
Okay.
Do like a full, like smooth top of white,
Okay.
and then pipe like little hearts.
I like that.
And then I thought for another one we could do like pipe like this, like a big heart, and then white on the outside.
That'll be so
We're gonna
cute.
use this tiny little thing.
Do it from the center.
Here's our first one. Number 2. I think that's cute.
Yeah.
I think I like that better. What should we do with the ones with the pretty swirl?
Like polka dots? I think that's
What?
a good idea.
Whoa! That looks good. Okay, this one kind of looks like it's got like chicken pox kind of vibe. Okay, you grab this, I'll spread
Okay.
for your conversation heart. Feeling confident?
Yeah.
Confidence level, scale 1 to 10.
4.5.
That's really low.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
So we're gonna finish up, I'm gonna frost this cake, and we're gonna finish the rest of these cupcakes, and we'll be back with the taste test. So we're back, we finished decorating I think they actually came out really good. And I think this one came out so good, our little cake. We're gonna eat our cake. That's gonna be what we try.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You know what it looks like?
What?
You know the little cakes in Alice in Wonderland that she eats to like get big and small?
Oh my gosh. Oh, also Kathleen got icing on her shirt. That's why she's in a new shirt.
And I even said, oh my gosh, I made it the whole time without getting red icing on my white shirt. It is what it is, our quote of the day.
Yeah. The oven will fix it. Dink. What's a cupcake?
We don't sound impressed.
I don't need to be honest.
Yeah. It's just, what's the flavor? Like,
I think there should be more chocolate in it.
it doesn't even taste like vanilla cake.
No.
Our mixing order
No.
wouldn't have changed the
The
flavor
flavor.
so much.
Uh-oh.
It's not gross. I would just say it's just lacking something.
It just needs a little oomph. Oh, what if there was like raspberry in the center, like a raspberry puree?
That would be good. It just needs some flavor.
It just needs a little something.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I still had a really fun time making
Yeah,
them. And they look really cute.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
I would say a 7
Should
out
we
of 10.
start rating?
too.
We should probably start rating them at the end.
Probably. I don't know if it's a 7, to be honest.
I think it's lower.
I think it.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 6 as well.
Are you so glad you sat through this video on how to make it for the end of us to say,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
If you make
I'd
this
pass.
recipe, up the chocolate. Maybe you could
Fine.
give like a little cocoa powder sprinkle on the top. I don't
Yeah,
know.
A little something something.
A little something.
But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching.
We will still be linking the recipe below, so.
Yeah. If
Wanna
this
check-
raving review made you want to try it, it is there. But yeah, we'll see you in our next video. Bye.